Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 10. Wrexham 4, Northampton Town 1. Yes, and it was a barn burner because Barney was on fire today. He was absolutely on fire today. And this other guy, Macca, who I said I should have taken a break, was also on fire today. I will own those words so much because it was my own fault. I said we should rest him, and I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. But today was an outstanding display from the team. I'm so happy for what we did for several different reasons, and we'll get into that. So thanks for coming in. Sorry about the setup here. When there's a house group of people, I get shifted out. I'm low on the totem pole to start, so I got to be pushed back into the back guest room. So if I showed you what was behind me, you'd be like, what's going on? So behind me is a wall. I blinked twice now. I am okay, I promise. But I am in a room that is tucked away. I'll even show everybody. Here we go. This is one of the guest rooms. So. Oh, see, there you go. There it is. I'm in a room. I'm dropping stuff. There's a TV behind me, and I got pushed back. I was there like, you know what? You did too much time in the front of the house today. They got to put you to the back. So anyways, smash a like, subscribe. All the new subscribers, by the way, thank you all so much, and thank you to everyone who got a new membership, especially Patty and Big E and No PC. Awesome, so grateful. So thank you all very much. But it was a great day. It was a great day. Hopefully the people that were out there had a great day out too, because it looked like a beautiful day on the pitch and off the pitch. I'm so pleased with the play today. Listen, it wasn't perfect, but that was probably our best match we played this season, in my opinion. Best match we played this season, and coming off a loss, I think that's what you want. You want a response, and that's what Parkinson was looking for. We always talk about not getting up, down, not getting too up, not getting too down. And I think today was class. Northampton didn't do themselves any favors by letting us keep the ball. We are a really good side. Let people keep underestimating us. Let them talk about how, dinosaur football and we need to do this, and injuries are going to catch up with us and all this crap. Please keep doing that. But we always have a target on our back. But I feel like we as a club and we respond. We respond well. It's not. We always want an immediate response, and I think this was the best thing we possibly could do, especially going into an under-21s match, basically, against Wolves, who we're going to get some people in to get some minutes, and then having a week off. I think it's a week off or 2 weeks off, which I'm so bummed about, by the way. But it is what it is. What that will do is to get some of these players, back to full fitness. Not Maxi and definitely not Evs. We'll know where he's at in a couple weeks. But today it was a complete display. A complete display. Normally, obviously, we like to do the I obviously do the Parky interviews afterwards too. They have not dropped yet. Usually they drop around now. So while we're live, they come up. Let's do it. But yeah, so if anyone can keep an eye on it when they drop, please let me know. Nikki D got the medal today. No participation trophies for me. I actually won this time. And Bruce, what's going on, Bruce? My feed says I was first to hit the like. There you go, liking, like lifting the league instead of the Association Cup. Absolutely. And Big Aaron, who's his son did fairly well today, apparently did really well too. How are you? He's in third. And hello. You were missed today. You're all missed today. By the way, how'd they reject my comments? That's awesome. Where's the after? I don't know. So please keep an eye on those because you like to have them for everybody. Marie from STōK Cae Ras says, with the Lincoln match postponed, will that change the presupposed starting lineup for Tuesday? I believe we are as a plan. My opinion. Please get into the chat what we think. Please get into chat what you think. I think there's some of the players that came on a little later on today are going to be on the pitch. I will say this right now, and I'll eat my words again if he plays. Do not play Macca in that game and Dobson. Rest them. They did not need to play. I don't care. Don't rest them. I do not care. Sorry, as soon as I go live, I get messages. McClean interview is up. This is why I love Marie from SoCal. Right there. Boom. There we go. I love Marie from SoCal. I love you all too, Chicky Brewer as well. And let's do that real quick. Tanner going up, away. I agree, we are going up. The McClean interview is up. Hey there, how are you? Big E, how are you? Okay, should we do that? Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's see. Touching buttons here. Touching buttons. Local pundit. That's what we do. We screw shit up. Where is it? Oh, there's 3 up. Oh, there's an interview with James McClean. There's a Parkin. There's a Ryan Barnett. Oh my days. Who do you want first? Let's go with Macca because he kicked ass today. All right. Hold on. Pause right there. Bear with me. Bear with me. You know, I got one scream now. Don't. Oh, boo. 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 North Wales guy. Boo. Oh, my days. Oh, boo. Was that the game, too? All right, here we go. Let's get this interview up.
James, a 4-1 victory over Northampton Town, 2 goals and an assist for yourself. Just how proud are you of the efforts of everyone involved today?
No, because it was important after the last 2 games to get back the winning ways. Even the Crawley game here, we got the 1, but we weren't at our best. So I think today we ticked all the boxes. We got a convincing one, current performance worthy of us, and to get off the mark as well. So obviously, you know, I've been a bit unlucky this season hitting the bar, hitting the post. So I think I was kind of due one. So overall, a very good afternoon.
You could tell that young man is happy right there. I call him young man. He's younger than me. He's young. That man is happy. He is our captain. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He gets a stick. He played incredible today. I will happily eat my words in regards to should have needed a rest. But he did fantastic today. That guy's happy. His layoff, by the way, today was amazing. And then the one where he got afterwards, Barney's putting in amazing crosses, by the way. The one that he laid off for the second goal, I believe the second goal was amazing. And then his shot at the end, lacing that one for that goal was absolutely incredible. And that's what he wanted to do before that, but he held off on it. He knew the right pass was the pass that went off, and that one he just leathered through the back of the net. And then I'll give a credit on him. He had a beautiful cross to Paul Mullen, and Mullen just was just a little bit off. Just to the keeper and to the left or the right, and that was a goal. Unbelievable. He was fit as fries, as we know. I just want to keep him, you know, locked up and not get tired down. Let's get back at it. But he is gleaming. And who said that in there?
When you're headed into the game, looking for that reaction as you're lining up in the tunnel, what's going through your head to make sure that you're in the right space to get that performance?
Just to make sure, like, our intensity and our hard work, because that's what we're built on. Make sure that it's optimum. It's kind of been a little bit off in the last few games, and the gaffer yesterday made sure to emphasise that, you know, we need to get back the us being that, because that's when we're at our best. And a lot of teams, you know, struggle to love with us when we're like that, and we were back to that today. And like I said, it's a brilliant afternoon.
The difference with today was we were given time on the ball. You know, during the midweek, they came out, they played really well. They pressed us. We were moving the ball great. It was 1-touch, 2-touch pass. People were running off of each other. We got the ball out to the wings. Barney was flying balls in left and right. He was flying balls in left and right. Dobson was all over the pitch. Really, really sound mind. I will say, by the way, Bruce, I just noticed, Hip Karma is actually awake. Hi, Hip Karma. Good to see you. Bruce, do you never agree with me? Is this what's going on? We have to get back to that. We're going to pause on that. But Bruce, Jesus, actually, he does it. Bruce always likes to call me out, which is great. But okay, so the difference was today we were able to have time on the ball. And I'll tell you, Scarzy at the back. Yes, everyone loves Max. I get it. And I want him to get better, and he'll be back sooner than later. But Scar is an absolute legend at the back. You could see it. He's confident. He's a true old school defender. He's big. He's strong. He commands his space well. He'll put his ass into you. He'll do a little argy-bargy, you know, a little bit of dark arts there, which allowed today, if you haven't noticed, O'Connell, well, you probably did notice this because you watched the game. O'Connell did push up further, and he looked great doing that. He was on the right side. He pushed up a little bit further, took that space up on that right side, which allowed Barney to go. He was getting double teamed, pulled that away, and Andy Cannon was bringing that space out. I thought it was great. But Scar at the back, we basically played a 2. And on the other side, the freedom that we give Stash over there, because he's a midfielder and a defender at the same time, he's so good on the ball himself, was great. He had a quiet 8 today. He didn't do anything great. He didn't do anything not great. And he'd be like, whatever. Stash is so good back there. And I've been calling for him to be in the middle of the park. We eventually started pushing him up a little bit too. He was playing in the midfield and at the back. Such a great display. And that's why I think that this was probably our best our best outing today, and that's why I'm booing North Wales guy, who must be on the piss. Don't get carried away, guys. 4 amazing goals, 2 worldly saves, 4-1 should have been 7, but there were problems. Northampton could have scored 5. I mean, he was at the match, he was in the cop end, but I'm still going to say this is our best display today. Let's go on and see what else Macca has to say. Look at that smile on
4
his
goals
face.
at home and a victory of that magnitude. As captain, is there a real pride in knowing that not only have you got a reaction in the victory, but you've also set out a marker in what you can do as well?
Yeah, of course. Like, obviously, it's special. I mean, being given the armband and leading this group of lads, because they're a very group of lads, so to be given that honour, anyway, special. But yeah, look, like, I'm not never been a roaring shouter. I do think I can kind of lead by, you know, my work rate and what.
Oh, that might. Sorry, I love him to death. He said, "I've never been a roar and a shouter." I think he said a screamer and a shouter. Bullshit! You cuss it out, everybody all over the place, which I love, which is great. And yes, what your effort does on the pitch is fantastic. Wait a minute, that is not a true statement. I think he's just being kind to himself.
The place, and if that rubs off, then great. So, look, it's like I said, it's important for me, especially as captain, to set the tone in terms of intensity, and hopefully that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and he does set the tone for the team, which is great. And what we need, it comes down from the manager to him as the captain. He's very confident, and you know, there's a lot of leaders. I think the one thing that we've gotten done really well in this off season, I'll say, we did lose some players that obviously we love, but there are several leaders out there. Now I'll say Scar, a leader. Okay, Dobson, leader. Macca, leader. You know. These guys are out there and they bust their ass every game and they want to set the tone. And he definitely sets the tone for the club. So I'm so happy to see that.
On the stands that yourself and Ryan Barnett really seem to enjoy today's victory and enjoy playing together. Just how much confidence do you have when Barney's in that sort of
he's
mood?
absolutely brilliant. You know, credit them today. Not just today, but since I've come here, like, he's been absolutely brilliant. And, you know, 1v1 back when they beat his fullback, and for me then it's just about getting in the box, because 9 times out of 10, you know, his delivery is very good as well. So we're actually, like, obviously that's what the celebration is about, shaking hands now, because we say to each other each game that you know, we'll set each other up, and hasn't always happened, but today it was bang on the money. So yeah, it was nice to get a few handshakes.
That is a very happy man right there. Look at that smile. The handshake was great. The cross was great. Barney's there. I mean, it was Ole on the back post there for him. They didn't cover him. The first goal he had was absolutely stunning. But, you know, and it's been coming. You know, well, I think the reason why we get so frustrated when we watch games, when we did losing, you know, in the midweek, was that we know we could play better. Which every team, you can't win every game. I know that. But today we were flying. And yes, I'll say that route could have been, but they didn't, Big E. That's a great shout. That is an absolute great shout. So I love it. But Jimmy does set the tone. Jimmy does set the tone. Mark Hughes goes on to say, they're a decent mid-table team, and we were miles better than them. Yes, yeah. Macca's smile is contagious. There it is. And way to set the tone, Jimmy. Yep. Also a great point. I love it. What a match. As everybody groupie splat was that the game? I felt like we didn't have a plan today. We just played football and looked good, but that's just my opinion. I don't know if that means negative or positive, groupie splat. I don't know. Okay, build on that a little bit. I want to see. I'm going to build on it. And, you know.
Do you think this victory ranks so far this season?
Like any other. I don't think it's a more important victory than any of the ones so far. It's early days, but look, anyone, especially in this league.
I know that sounds like a shit answer, but here's what he's saying. It's just 3 points, and we got 3 points. We're supposed to win it. I think in all of, I just saw a quote, everyone in League One, we won the most points at home. We're the only team in the EFL that has won all their games at home, which is a great thing. But you know, that sounds like a shit answer, but he's just saying, like, again, as we always say, they're all important. This one's not, you know, whatever. It's 3 points, bringing it in. It's awesome. But he's setting the tone. Again, he's setting the tone. So I don't take that answer as like, whatever, he's just blowing it off. So just take that on right there. Bruce said, Wrexham played plan A, but plan A worked today. We might as well use plan A. We may be so used to plan A, we don't even notice it. There you go. That's right. Good shout out, Bruce. Hey, for the first time, I agree with Bruce. There you go. Oh, no, please don't.
It's nice. If you want to build momentum. And now hopefully we can go on a run and keep that kind of momentum going. But look, anyone, no matter what stage of season's at, is important. So, but about come round the buzz at the end of the season, hopefully we're thereabouts. And look, it's important after the.
What did I do?
To get back the one away.
I screwed up.
In this league is nice. You want to build momentum, and now hopefully we can go on a run and keep that kind of momentum going. But look, anyone, no matter what stage of season's at, is important. So, but about come round the buzz at the end of the season, hopefully we're thereabouts and challenging the goal.
Thank you, James.
Yeah, big Jim.
Each year,
I'm glad we started with Jim. Awesome one. Parkin's next. We'll do Parkin.
So we're getting ready today for the.
Oh Christ! Hold on. All these commercials here. Sorry about that. I love the fact that he came out today. I don't know why Phil didn't come out. This is maybe why the delay. Normally they do it on the pitch, so I'm not sure what happened there too. Maybe they were delaying it for whatever. I'm not sure because of the YouTube shit. I'm not sure. Tess says I think the 2 weeks break is major for us. Parky can evaluate. Hold on one second here, please. Sorry, touching buttons by myself. I got one screen today right now. There's Parkin there. Okay. We can evaluate, go deeper in strategy, get used to know Max or Evans, and get Moles more fit. The Moles more fit's important. Good shout, Tess. Get Moles more fit for sure. But, the 2-week break is going to suck for us, right? But it's going to be good for them. But hopefully we can keep that momentum going. So, Greg Archuleta. Yeah, caution is needed. If you look at the top 6 teams, they all have had a game in hand. It just takes one loss from us and win from them, and we will instantly 7th or 8th place. Greg, what? I'm not letting it go, Greg. Not letting it go down there. Not yet, but you're, okay, fine. Okay. That's as great as tits on a bull. We won today 4-1, so chill out. Greg, I appreciate your comment, though. I'm just messing with that. Parkin and Barney interviews are up, too. Greg, I get you. I'm messing with it. But come on now. We won today, 4-1. We kicked ass. I think it was the best game we played so far. Hi. We will tone it down if Mansfield won. Oh, Christ. Okay. All right. We're not going there.
True with Northampton Town today. That must be a very pleasing win.
There we go.
True with Northampton Town today. That must be a very pleasing win.
Well, any win's pleasing. I think in the manner in which it was achieved was very rewarding for all of us in terms of the way that we play, the way that we like to play. And I think that we limited a good side when they're on form. Northampton, we've watched the videos and they've got some dangerous players. So
they do.
To come out 4-1 on top is really pleasing, yeah.
They do.
Wrexham are a side who have always managed to react whenever they've had setbacks. Did the defeat previously add a bit more motivation into the players ahead of today's game?
Yeah, I mean, it's never easy coming off the back of a defeat. I think in the context of the game in the week, we probably just let ourselves down a little bit in terms of our quality of entrance in the opponent's half, etc. And we put that right today with aplomb, really. It was, some of the crossing was of a very high standard. Some of the goals were amazing. So the key thing for us is to try and produce that quality in the final third, and they did it today very, very well. Interesting
enough, I had said, and listen, I'm no whatever. I said we need to get that ball out wide and on the floor. That's when we play our best. We absolutely do, but we didn't dictate play to some of the other teams, like the Stevenage game. We did not dictate play in the midweek, which is, we're away. I get it. But today we dictated play. Maybe someone say they allowed us to play like that, but that's their strategy to do that. We dictate play. When we dictate play, we have better players. We can win games. They might have, Northampton Town do have some talented players on their end, okay? But all over the pitch, dotted all over there, we have class players. Big L with his goal today, awesome. Big smile on Big L's face. Could have scored two more himself. But when we play our match, when we get on top, we're fantastic. So again, all that said, everyone wants to anoint Birmingham City the champions already. They dropped points today. Okay, they lost. So everyone needs to chill the fuck out. We can still win this league and go up. I'll own that later. Birmingham are scheduled to win this because they spent more money. That we have different things. There's intangibles that we have that they don't have. There's intangibles that they have that we don't have. There's intangibles that Northampton Town that we don't have. So all those things come into play. I'm just saying, Don't count this team out. Don't count Parkinson parking out all of us out.
About that crossing, Ryan Barnett, a player who's obviously had a very impressive performance today. Just a word on him.
Terrific. Yeah, I think we managed to open the game up really well by switching the ball from the left to the right very quickly on several occasions, certainly in the first half especially, which then gives him an opportunity to run at his fullback 1v1, and we know how dangerous he can be.
Mm-hmm.
He's quick and he's direct, and his crossing was bang at it today, so we're really pleased for him.
Yeah, that really set the tone today. His crossing one-on-one, the space that was given out there. He was double teamed during the midweek, but today he was also double teamed too. But he likes to roll the ball. He's got good skill, roll the ball, and then he just bolts and goes. It's like, it's like a nice little, you play basketball, nice little crossover, like he just has a nice little bang, like a misdirect and go. That roll that he does with the ball, very similar to, just kind of like teasing it out, and then all of a sudden he gets it and he's going to go on his own pace. Barney creating the space against two people most of the time today was fantastic. Honestly, I thought, and I'll own all my faults, because if I'm, it's just an opinion, and I like to be proven wrong in a positive way. By the way, how you doing, football player audit? He didn't have the best game on Tuesday. He came out and he really displayed some fantastic courage going out there. He had that guy on toast all day who was up against Barney. That's why he's the man of the match. It was a freaking barn burner. All right, let's finish this one out from Parkinson. It's a long interview.
Standing on the sideline, is it always a positive when, after you get a goal or get 2 goals, you go on and you keep going for more? Because obviously at the end it could have been 5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we talked at half-time about being ruthless and making sure that we created chances and put some chances away again if we had the opportunity second half. I think the pleasing thing for us is the way we reacted to their goal. It was a poor goal to concede.
Oh.
And the reaction, certainly at Birmingham, and we felt the other night at Stevenage, was just a little bit disappointing when we conceded. We didn't, that affected us today. I thought the lads got straight back on the horse and just went for it when they had made it 1-1, which was really pleasing. That's that's a good sign for us. And I think that the lads have listened and reacted to not being too disappointed, because you're not always going to keep a clean sheet. Opposition have got quality, and if they do score, it's how you react to it. And I thought we reacted great to that today.
Remember how I always say, not if anyone listens to anyone I say, I talk, what the hell? Oh shit! I thought I closed the show down. I always say, how the reaction, we're going to grow into different things. Our heads did drop during. We didn't give up during the Birmingham match. But when they scored, they came back and they beat us. It was their night. I get it. But today, that was a crap goal to give up. I'm gonna go watch it back. I want to see if we're man marking or if we're playing zonal. If anyone out there has already watched it, let me know. And no one was on the back stick. So it's very key to learn from your mistakes. We always say we love winning. Like today was a great performance, but where are the mistakes? We need to look at what happened with I didn't think our set pieces were great. I think our corners are terrible. Whoever, for sure our corners, I would put Barney on the goddamn corners, for God's sakes. He's a great cross in, but defending the corners was not great today. So we did give up a goal. How do we bounce back? We're learn from our mistakes throughout the season. And when we come up a league, we're growing, chipping away at it. We're just chipping away at it. So I like what Parkinson's saying in there. It's so calm, so measured, but it's also true. It's also very, very true what he's saying. The players are responding in a way like they're listening. And that comes with the fact that they've all been together so far. So for years, they've been this team is not like a thrown together squad. Birmingham, they're a great side. They have good people. They have a good squad. They've all been thrown together. But if you look at how many players have been with us for X amount of years, and they all know the cadence and everything, so they hold each other accountable in a different way, where it's not like they're all coming in with the egos. Listen, they all have egos. Shamelessly, I have an ego. I'll say that too sometimes as well. But these guys know how to work with each other, and I think that's important. So what Parkin is saying there is so poignant, for the fact of the matter is that they are learning from their past mistakes and being able to go again, not get your head down. And I like that. Northwell guy says Palmer needs to stay on his feet. He does. But Palmer had a great game today. Says Marie from STōK. But we'll talk about that in a second. Let's get through this interview.
What makes the STōK Cae Ras such a special place? Because when you see the players playing on that pitch, they really look like they're playing with freedom and enjoying their football.
I think it's a combination of everything. It's confidence, because we've not lost many games here over the last 3 or 4 years while me and Phil have been here. I think they take confidence from that. I think that the crowd play a major part, the way that they get behind us, and sometimes get onto the opposition, which is really important. And I think the key thing at home is that there's a real edge to our play. Even when we're not at our very best, you always think that at some stage we might get a goal, no matter how late it can be. And I think that the confidence that's inbred over the last 3 years is really instilled in the players.
So what we need to do there is get that in the away form. I'll just leave that there.
Games into the league season now, there's clearly a long way to go still, but to get 20 points, 2 points a game, that really is an important point to be at in the season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very pleasing. I think that we know we're in a division where the quality is better. We know we're in a division that's going to be tough right to the very end, but we've got confidence in our own ability. I think it shows that, I think Stockport, Mansfield, us are all in the top 6. So I think that the strength in depth from coming up from the division below is good. And it's a great achievement, to be fair. We know we've got a long way to go, but to be 10 games in and be sat where we are is very good for everybody at the football club.
This was always the mark. You said 10 games. Everyone said 10 games in. Where we're going to be at? Where we're going to be at? Where are we at? We're second place. We're playing well. We're playing well. We kick every single ball. I do, at least. I know all of you do in the comments and in the community as well. We love this club. We love what we're doing. We love every player, even if they're playing crap. We kick every single ball. And he just mentioned right there a really good thing. Interesting. Mansfield and Stockport are still in top 6 too. Coming up this division's not easy, So Stockport are a good side, and Mansfield are a good side. And coming up, it's never easy. It's a long season, but after 10 games, let's just see how this goes. A lot going on in the chat about. I see what's going on down there about Mulls, and before we go, before we go into the next interview, which is the Barney interview, which is the barn burner. I'm just going to make sure that this gets set up before that. But I see what's going on. I'm a little not concerned, but I understand where this is going with the Mulls thing. Because JM. So let's see here. Testis, I'm always a Parky supporter, but more and more than maybe. But the fact that he hasn't taken Lee off ever doing a corner is infuriating. Tess, from your lips to God's ears. Another game with AG over twice XG. That's okay. There you go. And I am Luke's father. I love that. How you doing? I think you're new. I think not that you're new. I haven't seen you put a message up, which is great. And good to see you. And how Mulls look? Well, I'm going to bring it here. I'm just going to read the comments, and then I'll give my opinion afterwards. Not that anyone gives a shit what I have to say. Goofy Spot, Mulls trying too hard. He just needs to get that first goal in the league. Could have been today. And Chucky said, I think him missing a point-blank header at the end says a lot. Wow. And North Wales guy who was also at the game, Techie, North Wales, and Goofy Splat, I believe we're all at the match today. Mulls looks like a backup striker. JM is 100% number 1. JM is undroppable. At this point, you cannot drop JM. He's confident. He's aggressive. He works well off the ball. And I will say this. Mullen is an insanely good player. He has been for the club. He's still getting back to full fitness. He's not fully there. Someone pointed this out yesterday. I don't know who it was. Said he had minor back surgery. That's what they said over the summer. And then someone came out yesterday in one of the interviews said major back surgery. That was Parkinson. So what are we talking about here? Mullen is still weeks away. He's not up to full fitness. New haircut and all. He is an insanely good. I love Paul Mullen. I think he's fantastic. You cannot bench. JM's got 20 goals. He's got 5 and 10 games, right? He'll get 20 goals this season. If he keeps playing, he'll get 20 goals. He doesn't stop running. He's great. We have a great problem here that Mullen needs to come back and try to get his spot back. Whatever that looks like. I don't know what that looks like right now. But Mullen is trying too hard. And we also, right there, we have the best goal diff in the league, which is insane. We are at 10. Good shout, Biggie. Mulls is the new number 2. Oh, God. Right now, he's the number 2, for sure. Best number 2 striker ever. Absolutely. Mullen just needs to get a couple goals, and he'll be back. He's going to start on Tuesday, I bet. Mulls will start on Tuesday. 100%. I think him and Fall need to get on the pitch, and Rathbone for sure. Had anyone ever asked Parky why he can't just play Jim and Mulls together? Steven Metzko, I wish when I saw him, I wish I knew more now. If I see Parkinson again, if I go to a game or whatever, I will. Can you just try JM and him up front? I will do that. I will. If anyone goes to the game, put the phone to his ear. I'll ask the question. I don't care. Just let me know. I'll do that. He does. He likes it big and a little. And Palmer, he likes. What are you going to do? Someone mentioned about before we go to the Barney interview, Fletcher. Goofy spot. Fletcher was awful. I'm sorry, but he played horrendous. He's 38. He's almost my age, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? He's not going to be. I agree with you. We have to move on a little bit from Fletch. We're not there yet. Still early doors because we have to move. Fall in. Fall's out. So this is going to take time. Fletcher started during the week, played 65 minutes. Yes, he's fit, but he didn't play well today. And it was, it is what it is. And it's not. I know. Not only it is what it is. We have to start. We have to start taking the next cycle of the season and in the players that are coming in. We're starting to pepper in a few more players. Rev came on today. Rathbone came on. Scar is in there. Unfortunate for Max. You know what I mean? We had Brunt come in. We haven't mentioned Brunt's name today, who played really well in my opinion in his short stint. He's going to play on Tuesday, so that's it. That's something that's coming in, but we're growing into this league, but into the depth of the squad as well. Okay, there's a lot going on here, but should I kick fall in the nuts every day to get out to see? Oh, Jesus Christ. When Mullen starts scoring, he can't stop. That's true. And Marie from STōK Cae Ras says, at the end of the season, I wouldn't be shocked if Mullen is not our leading scorer. He is very prolific goal scorer. That's very true. And the haplessification also goes on to say League One is extremely stacked with clubs scratching and clawing. I don't think there will be a big difference in points. I don't either. Gundy Brucey agrees. And when Max is ready, who comes out for Scar? Scar will not lose his spot. Scar will not lose his spot. He is too good. I'm telling you right now. Yell at me, scream at me. You're gonna have to drag Scar out of there. He is there to play. He is there to play. And I don't think he'll be back by for a couple of months, anyways. So let's see. Okay, Barney.
South and a 4-1 victory over Northampton Town today. Was it just as enjoyable to be on the pitch as it looked from the stands?
Yeah, Barney.
Yeah, it was really good, especially after the last two performances haven't been at the level we wanted a reaction. The gaffer wanted a reaction, and I think today we showed it. We fought for everything all over the pitch. We worked hard and scored 4 goals, and I think that's been coming for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel a really fun performance? Did it feel like you really go out there and express yourself and express the very best qualities that you have to offer?
Yeah.
Before he answers that, this is not an easy game. I know we talk about going into STōK and us having, just being so much better at home and confident. Parkin just mentioned that too. This is none of these games are easy. Yeah, 4-1's a great result. I think we played our best today, but none of these games are easy. None of the teams are just going to lay down and just just kick the shit out of us. It's not going to happen. Maybe FGR last season, whatever, but and it showed on the face of the manager. But other than that, I'll tell you this right now. None of these games are easy. We're not going to have one easy game this season. We might come out with a victory 4-1 and 5-1, whatever, but none of the games are easy. Just want to put that out there.
I think when we start well and we're good off the ball, I think we're so good with the ball that it sort of marries together, and we produce performances like that. It was a fun game, yeah.
And just how proud are you of that reaction? Because clearly you could see the motivation from the first minute to get the performance and get the reaction to get back to winning ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the good thing about when it's a Tuesday, Saturday game. You've only got a few days to turn it around, and you're straight back on the pitch, and everyone reacted to our performance on Tuesday and put in the hard graft today, and it worked out. This
was the best reaction. Guys, when you lose, guys and gals for that matter, any athlete for that matter, you lose a match, you want to get back out and improve yourself. If you have, competition is always there and it's always in them. If you lose, you want to get back. Like they would have played the next day. You know what I mean? Turn it right around. You lose, you want to come back out and have a good display. You're always good. You're always as good as your last performance. And you know what? We were not amazing on Tuesday. And if they had said we're going to go out and play on Wednesday, they would have done it. So I like the reaction what happened there too. That's why this is the Wrexham reaction too. But Barney, good on him. Got a couple more minutes here.
Running down that right side, how much confidence do you have that, if you get your delivery right, James is going to be right there at the back post ready to do something?
Yeah. I think I was just saying out there, it's one of them days where sometimes the crosses don't come off, and then sometimes all of them do at once, and they did today. And that's a credit to the other boys, to be honest. The strikers, the wing backs, the midfielders getting in there. I feel like if I put good quality balls in, we've got the players to get on the end of them, and Jimmy at the back post. That's the gaffer's always on to me and him to get in the back post, and that's really helped the team. You look at it today, and yeah, it's a good feeling.
I had said before the match I wanted a 3-level scoring, and we did that today. Back scored. Yeah, I think I wanted like a Scar to score, but Macca scored, Big L scored, and JM scored. So 3 levels there. We were punching in the box, and he was getting fantastic crosses in. And not to say the fact that Bruce, I see your comment there. Not to say the fact that Macca didn't get crosses in either. He did his own part too. But we had 3 levels of scoring. It wasn't Jam, or Palmer, who doesn't score any goals, by the way. But we had 3 levels of scoring, which is great. And all credit where it's due on him. Just a minute left of this, less than a minute left.
How exciting is it when every single time you can get the ball to feet, you can go straight down the line and do what you do best, because it looked like a performance where you not only express yourself, but really put on a show.
Yeah, it's brilliant. When the lads, it was something that we worked on in the week, switching the play quick, giving me more time out wide, and then I know when I'm 1v1, I'd like to back myself against most defenders and put in a good cross and for the lads to be there and finish it off.
Mm-hmm. 10 games in now, 20 points on the table, second in that league table. How do you assess your opening 10 games of the Sky Bet League One campaign?
Oh, God.
I think from the start, if you'd have said where we were now, you'd 100% taken it. There's been a couple of dodgy performances in there, but you look at today, we've reacted to it straight away, and we'll certainly take the start, but it's only the start. That's the thing. We've got to keep it going.
Thank you, Ryan.
I like what he just said right there. To be fair, there was some dodgy play in there. Good. Great. By the way, great questions today by the interviewer. I thought those were really fair on all 3. It wasn't the same recycled from all. I say recycled like usually ask the same thing over and over again, but it was really great. And Carmen says it right there. So happy for Barney. He's continuing to shine. Yes, he is. Yes. And smash a like on a video if you haven't subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to Local Pundit, please share it, everybody, to the growing community, 50,001. If you know, that's where we're headed. And this has been a really fantastic, good day today, all around, and for the shows as well. So thank you all very much. So yes, I'm going to bring something back up there before I talk to Barney. I'm going to talk about Barney, then go back up in the chat. Barney is at 24. He's out of contract. Get him his contract. Got to get him signed up. So I think it's his last year in his contract. I think that's going to happen. Don't be surprised if you see it the next month or so, 6 weeks, you get Barney signed up. It'll be before January, but yeah, we'll get him signed up for sure. Really, really class. And the great thing about that too is we have good backup too. We have Rev, we have Macca, Mendy, everyone. We have such good depth. So get them all signed up. Tess says someone said that EOC is cranky and yelling a lot lately, and it's all I see now. Okay, that's interesting. And Goofy Spot has seen it. Anyone at the game seeing that? Welsh Techie or Wales guy, North Wales. I don't know if you see that, let me know. Then Lee should get 10+ goals this season too. Lee, oh for sure, hands down. He's great. One that's not contributing on the goals this season that much is Cannon. So, which is fine. Bruce has a big comment here. But Bruce says, but also Northampton changed the shape for 3-5-2 to try to counter the threat. Marion and Mullen and Palmer Fletch fed to Lee. They dared Wrexham to beat them on the wings, and Wrexham did. Yes, true. But also Northampton. Okay, 3-5. Okay, I think it was a repeat of the comment there. A striker and wing back midfield scored. It's awesome. I agree. That's what I wanted to see. And we need a Dobson goal. Dobson doesn't need to score goals. That's not his job. But I hear what you're saying. He'll crack up at 1 or 2 this year. That's not what he does. Dobson is the revelation of the midfield of this team so far. He is absolutely fantastic. I fucking love him. I love him. Absolutely love him. And they need a contract extension with Darnay ASAP. Yeah, it's Steve, from your lips. Tinya Carey I know. Well, come on. You did a good job screwing me up there. I got through none of that. Tien Carey Klibayama. Either I know that's probably Welsh, or you're drunk, or I'm drunk. I would love to be. But let me know. Thank you, Josh, for the update. Yeah, football player audit. Awesome. Good work you're putting together too on your end, my friend. Hello from Flint. How are you? Raymond Blood, what's going on? Who got a membership today, which is great. The Happification says, I think this will be the toughest League One season ever. From 6th to 18th, there's only 3 points difference, and that's how stacked the competition is. Everyone is trying to tear each other apart. This is going to tear you apart. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. And Hip Karma is very, very happy for Barney as he continues to shine. Please go watch Hip Karma. Perk with the Pundit. Fantastic woman and a great interview as well. And I love, just lovely, absolutely lovely. I listened to it the other day. She's absolutely lovely. So go check that out. Greg, what's going on? Barnett was awesome today. Northampton didn't have the speed to rely to disrupt our game. He had the dude on toast, Greg. Come on, peeps, hit the like, says Raymond Blood. Yes, please do. Yeah, I watched the Fozcast live yesterday, and McClean mentioned he hasn't got many goals to choose from. When he was asked what was his favorite goal for Wrexham was. Yeah, well, now he does. Yes, there you go. Remember Luke Bolton, he was apparently in the mix zone today, just doing like a meet and greet. Him and Maxi was. I wanted Macca to score a volley so hard, and he did, but he passed the first one off, so that's great. And totally agree, says North Wales guy. Of course he is. There you go. EOC was a bit shouty towards O'Connor, Scar, and Dobson. In a good way or a bad way? What do you think's going on there? What do we think's going on there? Greg has something. I still don't think this win solved anything when teams had the ability to press us and shut our wings down. Okay, but great win nonetheless. Okay, I'll give you that. Fine, fair enough. It's fine. I'm not. I mean, yeah. Okay, but when they don't, we win and we pocket the points. So. But that's fair. That's fair. Well, maybe we can learn from that. Don't thank me for the membership. I think that was no, someone got you a membership today, so that's awesome. And thank you for being a member. That's fantastic, Raymond. I never see EOC enthusiastically celebrating any more than someone scores. 2 minutes into the game, he was yelling at Dobson. I saw that, and also EOC is the only player I believe we didn't know when his contract ends. That's right. Macca also called Andy Cannon a moron. I did not see it. By the way, I need to shave. Holy shit! I might just get off here and just go shave. Holy crap. Gooby thought when he's cranky on the pitch, you would think it's just a leader instinct, but it looks like he's just general attitude recently. Really, maybe there's something going on with him for sure. Gooby Spats is 100%. And I see Okonkwo by the gym the other day, and Ben Crispin. Yes, tell him I said what's up. Tell him he needs to come on the local pundit, Raymond. He told me he was going to come on. I'm talking to his agents and managers. Stockport v Wrexham is the only match I can't wait for in the National League rivals. Yeah, I can't wait for that too. All right, I'm going to get everyone out here on a Saturday. We've been on since 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. 7 hours of work here today. 7 hours of work. And thanks to the guys doing that too. That's a lot of time. Holy God. I can't believe I'm on since 6:30 in the morning. Holy crap. What am I doing? I've been on since 6:30. I mean, this is insane. And it's not, this is insane. I've been on since 6:30. Holy crap. What am I doing on Saturdays? Cannon was in beast mode. I just took stock of how long we've been like in and out, like working and doing the show. It's so awesome. Thank you all. I hope you all enjoy the content. It's been fantastic. I love all of you. Okay, Josh, thanks always for being on so much. I had a tough stretch recently and it boosts my spirits. Tess, I'll take that one to heart because been there myself. And you lot have helped me out too. People privately have messaged me. Tess, if you need anything, you have a family of community people here too. So please let us know what we can do. If anything, just you have a global community here too. So thank you, Tess, and I really appreciate it. So just let us know what you need, and I'm happy to support in any way you can. And I know everyone in the chat, if anyone else for that matter, has things going on. You have a global community. So thank you. And Tess, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. And yeah, I know we're not always going to be on top. You know, we got to battle through. So whatever we can do to help, just let us know. Keep us posted, Tess. And Parky out says no. This guy's a dick. I'm gonna call Greg. I'm calling you just after this. I'm gonna punch you. We do a nice moment with Tess, and then you got to go to the Parky out stuff. And then Goofy Splat says bye. Goofy Splat, bye. I'll see you soon. Bye is like forever. Say Goofy Splat, I'll see you soon. You know what I mean? That's let's do that. But good to see you, man. But 4-1, Josh, great job. Yeah. Welsh Techie, I love you. When am I coming on the show? And did you wear the hat today? Anyone remember that Baron on the cop back in the day? The Baron on the, I don't know what that means, but okay. And NFL tomorrow. The in-laws are going to watch that. Jets v Vikings. Yep, the in-laws are going to watch that for sure. Awesome. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to go actually spend some time with my in-laws. They came down from Fargo, North Dakota, but they're from Minnesota. So love you all very much. Thank you very much for coming. It should be a good one too. Thanks for coming in. Please smash a like, go subscribe, and also I'll say this too. Please go support the other channels out there too. We have a great, huge community, and I think we all kind of work together in certain ways, and it's fantastic. So the local pundit hat goes everywhere. Well, let me know when you need me to send you another one. Maybe that one's on the arm. All right. Good night. Good night. Okay. On that bombshell.